For the very latest news from Thailand, this is the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
A fire that engulfed a pub in Bangkok just after midnight this morning is reported to have killed dozens of people, according to officials at the scene. The massive blaze erupted at Rong Beer Club, which is reported but not confirmed to have had a single entrance, making it impossible for many to escape. Early this morning, we were told that the death toll is at least 27, as those who lost their lives were slowly recovered after a 1-hour fight against the flames by the fire brigade. We can only tell you, as it's been reported in Thai media, and some reports are conflicting right now. However, from those who fled the scene, we are told that the fire started due to an electrical issue, and that most who lost their lives were found in the restrooms, as many simply could not find their way out due to the smoke and flames. Within minutes, the building was truly a burning inferno, giving so many very little chance to escape. A full investigation began early morning, and details will be updated throughout the day. A 74-year-old German fugitive wanted by Interpol has been arrested in Buriram at the request of German authorities. He is accused of carrying out a series of assaults over a 5-year period against the 10-year-old son of his Thai girlfriend after the boy went to live with him in Germany. Thai police were tipped off that he was living in a remote house in the northeast. Undercover officers found the properties surrounded by high-security fencing, and neighbours say he rarely ventured outside, perhaps already expecting that one day there would be a knock at the gate. He is now being deported to Germany to stand trial and has been permanently blacklisted from returning to Thailand. Flight disruption continued over the weekend as the typhoon affecting Taiwan also caused delays and cancellations on routes into parts of mainland China. Several airlines, including Thai Airways, cited safety concerns, while knock-on delays left aircraft and crews out of position for later flights. Passengers travelling today are still being advised to check directly with their airline before leaving for the airport. A huge police operation continues in and around Bangkok following the discovery of a criminal network accused of fraudulently registering Chinese babies as the children of Thai fathers in order to obtain Thai citizenship. 27 suspects have now appeared before the courts, including Thai and Chinese nationals, government officials, and medical personnel. Investigators say the operation was so sophisticated it took months to identify the real parents, the Thai men allegedly paid to pose as fathers, the brokers who arranged the paperwork, and the officials suspected of approving the registrations. The Ministry of Interior has now ordered an urgent review of birth registration procedures at all 878 district offices nationwide. In future, any birth registration involving a foreign parent will require both parents to appear in person before registration officers. Information supplied by the Department of Business Development has led investigators to raid 5 major property developments in Surat Thani, along with an address used to register more than 100 companies. Detailed interviews conducted over the weekend are said to implicate a number of additional suspects, including what investigators describe as several Mr. Big figures. One development alone is estimated to be worth 1.6 billion baht and is linked to Chinese investors, while other projects are reportedly connected to investors from several countries, including Israel. The Interior Ministry says more than 5,000 of the 15,000 successful applicants for positions within the Department of Local Administration now have recruitment exam results considered questionable. Officials have completed the initial investigation and are now examining original answer sheets and supporting documents to determine exactly who passed legitimately and who may have benefited from fraud. The final findings are expected during the first week of August. Anti-narcotics officers have arrested 2 women accused of helping international heroin trafficking networks following investigations linked to separate airport drug seizures. Saturday's arrests follow several others made last week involving couriers carrying drugs destined for overseas markets, including Australia. Police say one Thai woman supplied a backpack specially modified to conceal 1.4 kilograms of heroin, later seized from a South Korean courier preparing to fly to Hong Kong. A Burmese woman is accused of providing luggage used to hide 3.9 kilograms of heroin, discovered in the possession of an Australian traveller bound for Taiwan. Both women now face charges of attempted heroin export and drug trafficking. Meanwhile, closer to home, Pattaya's mayor has issued a statement acknowledging public frustration over the seemingly endless roadworks across the city. He says the work is essential and involves not one, but 3 separate agencies. City Hall continues replacing undersized drainage pipes in an effort to solve more than 20 long-standing flood hotspots, and says the project is now around halfway complete, with noticeable improvements already being seen after heavy rain. At the same time, the Provincial Electricity Authority is burying overhead power cables to remove the familiar maze of wires, while the Water Authority is replacing aging water mains to improve pressure across the city. The obvious question from many residents, however, is why all 3 organisations couldn't simply dig the road up once, rather than taking it in turns. And some genuinely good news. The Take Care Kids Foundation has moved another step closer to completing its new boys' dormitory in Pattaya. The separate accommodation has been a requirement of government child welfare authorities for some time, and has been funded almost entirely through donations from supporters in Thailand and overseas. Once completed, it will allow the charity to care for more vulnerable children while fully complying with every government requirement. There is still a need for furniture and equipment, so if you're looking to support a worthwhile local cause, search for Take Care Kids on Facebook. It really is one of those charities where every contribution makes a difference. There's around a 50% chance of showers throughout the day, with a cooler high of 30 degrees, an overnight low of 27, and, after the recent downpours, don't be too surprised if a few dark clouds decide to linger just a little longer.